Math Guy here. Today I'm here with a special guest, April the giraffe. We've all seen April recently. She's a new mama. Math Guy is going to go over how to divide fractions. As long as you remember, keep, change, flip, and you have an appetite for Kentucky Chicken Fried, you'll have no problem with today's lesson. All right, so dividing fractions. All you need to remember is keep, change, flip, or Kentucky Chicken Fried. The K is keep the first fraction the same. You're going to change your multiplication to division, and you're going to flip the second fraction around. You could flip it, or you could use the term reciprocal. It's the same thing. It's just picture your fraction doing a headstand. So if we did 3/4 divided by 5, you're going to keep the first fraction the same, stays 3/4. Change your multiplication to, change your division to multiplication. And then you're going to flip the 5. Now 5 is a whole number, so you need to remember that every whole number has a denominator of 1, even though you can't see it. So you're going to flip the 5 over 1 and make that 1 over 5. Then multiply straight across. 3 times 1 is 3, 4 times 5 is 20, and your final answer here is 3. Now we're going to take a look at doing a whole number divided by a fraction. So we keeping the 7 the same. So actually right underneath I'll put keep, change, flip, Kentucky Chicken Fried. I'm keeping the 7 the same, changing division to multiplication, and I'm flipping or finding the reciprocal of 2/3, which would be 3/2. Don't forget, if you have a whole number, every whole number has a denominator of 1, even though it's not normally written. Now, just multiply straight across. 7 times 3 is 21. 1 times 2 is 2. You have 21 over 2. Now, 21 over 2, we can simplify. This is an improper fraction because we know that when your numerator is greater than your denominator, it's improper. When we think proper, we think how it's normally, how we normally see something the way it should be. A fraction normally, or really should be written as the denominator is greater than your numerator. So in this case, where your numerator is greater than your denominator, you could say it's improper. So we just say to ourselves, how many times can 2 go into 21 without going over? Which would be 10 times. 2 can go into 21 10 times, which is 20, and 1 left over. So your answer would be 10.5. So 7 divided by 2/3 equals 10.5. All right, so now we're going to take a look at this last one. We're doing a fraction divided by a fraction. Same thing applies that we've been doing. Keep, change, flip. Can't stress enough the importance of writing KCF underneath, Kentucky Chicken Fried. So we're keeping that first fraction the same, 3/5, changing our division to multiplication, and then you're flipping 4/5 around, or finding the reciprocal. So 4/5 becomes 5/4. And then all you have to do is multiply straight across. 3 times 5 is 15, 5 times 4 is 20. So your answer is 15/20. And then ask yourself, is that fraction in simplest form? It is not in simplest form, so you ask yourself, once again, what factor can go into 15 that can also go into 20? If you said 5, you're correct. 5 can go into 15 3 times. 15 divided by 3 is 5. How many times? And actually, I made a mistake there. I think I did. Math guy is human here. So I cannot. 3 is a factor of 15, but is it also a factor of 20? So if you think I made that mistake on accident, think again. Math guy doesn't make any mistakes. What factor can go into 15 that can also go into 20? Anyone? It's 5. 15 divided by 5 equals 3. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So the simplest form is 3/4. So 3/5 divided by 4/5 equals 3/4. Math guy's human.